Hey everyone, today I'm bringing you how to level up your forms and summons in Kingdom Hearts 2.5 or Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So right now we're gonna start off with Valor Form, and the way you level up is every hit you do to an enemy will give you 1 point towards your experience. So the way we want to do this is go to Agrabah and just constantly wail away at Mushroom 5. You just want to go hit square and then mash X until you're one before your finisher, so you don't do the finisher because that takes forever. And you can wail away at it until the time goes to a minute 40. That's when the mushroom is like, I'm done with you, stop, go away, you failed. Alright, so now we're going to go to the next place for Wisdom Form. So for Wisdom Form, there's two ways you can level it up, or two places. First one is right after you battle Roxas. You can go right here, well away at the Heartless, the normal shadows, and Neo Shadows. Go back to the room right before the castle. Don't enter the castle. If you enter the castle, you can't do this anymore, like I can right now. And just do that. But now, the best way to level it up after 1000 Heartless is you go to Timeless River. And right here, I'm just setting up some settings with Magnet and Thunder. And you want to go Timeless River and go through the windows. You want to go into Mickey's house, that's the easiest. But if you're higher level in Wisdom Form, you can go through all the windows and to the pier and the other place. Not the waterway, the one next to it, and you can level up here. So go in Wisdom Form. You can Magnet and Thunder. You can go Fire, but I prefer Magnet and Thunder. I think it's the easiest way to do it. And just don't, when you're leveling forms, don't be afraid to like use ethers and stuff like that. Money's very easy to come by in this game, so it doesn't matter. And then after I'm done with these, we're gonna head off for limit form leveling. Now we're back at Mushroom 5, and this is going to be the most used place to level up a lot of forms. So you want to go to Limit Form, then start the mini game, dodge roll away, and then just go Sonic Rave, and just keep doing it. It will count as long as you're in battle, which we're obviously in battle. And something little that's funny, you have 120 MP in critical mode, and Sonic Rave takes 60, so you should only be doing 2 of them. But you can actually do 3 for some reason, which is nice. But once you run out of magic, go outside, go on the magic, on the save point, replenish your magic, come back inside, and just do Sonic Rave again until it's, until you run out of magic again and go back and repeat the process. So, yeah, that's Limit Form leveling. Now for Master Form, there's multiple ways to level Master Form up. Early on, when you first get it and you go to Halloween Town, you can just go outside Santa's house, activate the carousel, spawn the enemies, activate the carousel, and they will drop Drive Orbs. That's how you level it up. And you can do this for about maybe like 3 levels early on, really quickly. But there's some other places to do it that are a lot better. I'm going to show you one right now. This is right after you complete Spirit's Paranoids for the first time. You can go into the Cavern of Remembrance. And these balloons here actually drop Drive Orbs when you hit them. And the door over there you can see. We go in that room and there's going to be 2 balloons there. You're going to hit those balloons and then you're going to death abuse. So what that means is you go hit those balloons, you come back outside, die, re-enter this room, and the balloons will have Drive Orbs again. And you can just do that for a while because the best place to level Master Form up doesn't come until a lot later. And if you want to level up Master Form early, this is a decent place to do it. This is not a hard spot to get to. you're required to get to like high jump level 3, but high jump 1 and aerial dodge 1 should get you up here perfectly fine. So here I'm going to show you how you just death abuse. You just go down here and let these guys kill you. You may want to take off armor and stuff because it takes a while to die, even on critical mode with armor. So now I'm just going to show you, that I died. And I go back in here, that the orbs will respawn. And there they are. And this is pretty good for like, I don't know, maybe 2 levels. But there's a better spot for this. Alright, so now we're in Yensid's tower. And in the third to last room, there's these enemies called sorcerers. If you play their minigame, they drop money, which is not how you level up Master Form. However, Sweet Memories in this game doesn't have Lucky Lucky. Instead, it has Drive Converter, and there's also an ability called Drive Converter that makes money transform into, or get converted into drive orbs. So, you play the mini games from the sorcerers, and a majority of their money becomes drive orbs, and this is the best way to level up, to get money and level up Master Form. If you mess up, you can just go out and come back in, and you'll be fine. You can pause if you don't want to mess up, like I'm doing right now for some reason. After a while, you can get a good rhythm to it. So early on for Final Form, you want to go to Twilight Town and go to the mansion in the lower level. So what you want to do is go into this room in the basement corridor where there's going to be 9 nobodies. Early on, you just want to kill these if you can. I would run Oathkeeper and Bond the Flame, just because fire is the best way to kill them. So you're going to go kill as much as you can here. Go to the portal, warp out, and warp back in. As you level up, you can start fighting more and more enemies, obviously. And as I'm gonna show you where you can go and who you can kill. So once you're a little bit higher up, you can kill these guys in this room. And after you level up to I think 3, you should be able to get these guys perfectly fine. If you get to 4, you can even come over here into this room and kill the ones in this one. And then that should be your general route for a while as you level up. And then once you get to a certain level, we can go back to Yensid's tower, start from the bottom and go all the way up to the tower. And play around with what level you are and how far you can go. If you're at 1 bar, like 1.5 drive left, you may want to just rush to the end or go back to the beginning and warp out and warp back in. So, because Master Final Form takes 5 drive gauges, so it's kind of hard to get back unless you kill mushrooms and get drive recoveries from them easily. And this area that I'm going is another spot for Master Form, like I said, and also a good place to level up in general with EXP boost. And I'll be showing a video on that as well. And you just keep going through the floors, one by one, kill them as quickly as possible, but eventually you can get a good sense of how to kill them when they spawn in. But after that, that generally finishes all your forms. Now you can go to summons, which we're gonna go back to the treasure room, and you can summon any of your summons. And now you see your summon gauge right now, how it's at 5. Once it drops down from 5 to 4, like, we're gonna attack the mushroom. We attack the mushroom, it will bring it back up to 5 and then drop back down to 4, then 5 and 4. It will do that very quickly. The game registers at, when it goes from 5 to 4, it registers as a summon gauge being used. It doesn't count that a full gauge has been used. So you can abuse this from going 4 to 5 or whatever you are at, and it will count as a full drive gauge used, and really quickly, you can see how fast this will actually level you up as I'm talking in real time. And really soon I went from I think 3 to 4 because I only needed 6, and then I'm gonna go from the next level to the next one very soon, and I'm just talking until it actually happens. But anyway, that's essentially the entire video, me showing you how to level up all your forms and summons. Hope you enjoyed the video, and now level up your character.